Some of you, those of you who lived in Bishop Stortford back in the 60s, might remember a place called Ramblin' Jack's Blues Club, which was up at the Railway Inn.
Did I do that?
And Mick sometimes remembers and sometimes doesn't, but he did do Ramblin' Jacks. He did Ramblin' Jacks with Jethro Tull and Bloodwind Pig, and I believe latterly he might have done Road Centre with the Mick Abraham's band. So this is very much history repeating itself. It's got that sort of smoky blues club feel to it. And
which is why we wanted to come here.
the prodigal son
really
returns.
good. Thank you for having me.
And he thinks the show's over, doesn't he?
Oh shit!
I think more's in order. Yeah.
I got a wife and 6 kids to go home to, Gov. What do you think I'm trying to flog you the CDs, for goodness sake? All right, okay.
Come and see me after the show. We'll do your CDs off the front of the stage here. But in the meantime, Mr. Mick Abrahams.
Thank you very much. We'll have a little tune up, I think. That might be a good idea. What do you think? It was in tune when I bought it. I said to him, put my name on the top, I'm sure it will stay in tune. He said, yeah. I'll tell you a little story, this is absolutely true. The very first electric guitar I ever had was a Futurama. Anybody ever remember those things? And for some strange reason, I don't know why, but this is like a normal jack plug, yeah? They didn't have those in those days. They had the very small, tiny plugs that you fit into the back of your TV, like a coaxial thing, yeah? Bastard awkward things. And I bought the guitar the same time as this other lad in this, like, a local music shop, and he went off happy, I went off happy. I came in a week later to buy some strings, and there was this lad with his mum, his hand all bandaged up, his left hand all bandaged. And this woman was berating the poor lass behind the counter. She saying, bloody dangerous that is, that electric guitar what you sold my little Peter. He's burnt all his hands on that. She said, well, I'm sorry, madam, how's he done that? I said, well, he's burnt his hands, he got electrified, he did. She said, this is true, she says to him. Took his bandage off and there's these 6 bloody great big stripes right across his hand. And she said to him, oh my dear woman, she said, I'm so sorry, I'm really sorry, son. She was genuinely apologetic and wanted to help. What sort of amplifier were you using? And she said, amplifier? Yes, little Peter somehow got a plug on the end of this bastard's thing and plugged it into the wall. True story. I stood there gobsmacked. It's absolutely true, I'm not lying. Amplifier. Now, I've been electrified. I've been electrocuted, and it ain't funny at all. It's all right afterwards. I touched a microphone and touched the guitar, and I flew across the stage, blue overcoat, the old lot, all this crap, seriously, I'm in a right bad way. And while I'm doing this, at the back of the bar, our bass player and drummer at the time was standing there smoking a jazz woodbine and drinking a pint of Theakston's old rat testicle and brain remover, And they're watching me carve through the poor drummer's kit. I'm trashing his kit, about to trash the bass player's gear and bass guitar. And they suddenly realised, and they sort of looked at me, and they'd be like this, again. Fat bastard's dancing, he don't usually do that. That's me, I'm dying, It's only a few seconds, but this is all it takes. So all of a sudden, the bass player becomes a contender for the George Medal and bravely pulls the plug out of the wall. I sink to the stage like a sack of spuds. Go back in the dressing room, large scotch, joint, whatever, I'm sitting there and all of a sudden I'm thinking, hang on, I didn't have that before. Because when you get electrocuted, you're like kind of a near-death experience. And like, for the gentlemen here, excuse me ladies, I'm not being rude, but it's a fact. You actually get the most amazing hard-on you'll ever have in your life. And I wanted to keep it. Because I'm looking down and I'm looking, they say, lads, Kate, look at that. You all right, AB? I'm saying, yeah, I'm fine, but look at this fucker, look. I never had this before I come here. They all go, cool, I want one of them that were there sticking the plugs and fingers in the wall, look, you know. And I have to say, to this day, it's never left me. I cannot pass a 13-amp socket without feeling wistful, romantic, you know, look at that. So it's, don't knock it till you tried it. No, don't try it, forget it. Anyway. Here we go, let's get some common sense back into the show again. There's some bloody chance. Little thing called Rock Me Baby, here we go. Slow, rock me, honey, till I ain't got no place to go. Rock me, baby, rock me now. Rock me, baby, till my back ain't got a bone. Roll me, baby, like you're rolling wet wheel. Roll me, baby, like you're rolling wet wheel. Rock me, baby, feel. That's it, thank you. Dennis Gordon, ladies and gentlemen. Graham Walker on the drums. Myself, Mick Abrahams. That's the Mick Abrahams band. We've been really overjoyed to play for you. We've had a great time. God bless you very much. Have a great Christmas too. Thank you.